We've got more rain, unfortunately, headed right through the Appalachians. And we've seen and following these stories out of West Virginia over the last few days. Heavy rain, it caused intense flash flooding in some of the mountain communities. Fairmont, West Virginia is one of the towns that was just swamped by these floods and is currently working to rebuild. Fairmont University is working with the community to help supply aid. University President Mike Davis right now joins us to talk. Mike, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate it.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thanks for having us on.
Absolutely. Can you take me through Sunday afternoon? I mean, we just saw a deluge smash into West Virginia, and you saw just a catastrophe.
Yeah, and it really came out of nowhere. It was in half hour to 40 minutes. We got between 3 and 4 inches of rain. So we started to hear about some flooding right below campus. There's a road that was flooded and you couldn't turn onto it. And then we started to get some reports of a building collapse and some rescues. So we went into action to try and figure out if there were ways that we could house some of those people and support them as they're going through this.
I'm looking at this building right there. The campus itself took some hits, right?
Yeah, we had a little bit of water in one of our residence halls and some minor flooding on campus, but nothing like what happened across the street.
Yeah, have you actually walked out there and taken a look to see what it did?
Yeah, I went out on Sunday night, and I've been out every day since then. The governor was here yesterday, and we did a walkthrough. But I was also out there on Sunday night trying to figure out what we could do to provide some support.
Have you ever seen anything like this before? We keep on hearing people say it came down so fast and so quickly. Even with a hurricane, we don't see this kind of rain.
Nothing. That area gets some minor flooding over time, but nothing like this. And obviously, the devastation that happened at that building is not anything like we've ever seen before.
Right. I mean, it's just devastating right there. So you guys are helping out, right? The university is helping out the community.
Yeah, we have a Red Cross shelter in our student center. We've got 3 gymnasiums, and we've taken over one of those to provide a shelter for as long as people need to be there.
Now, I assume you guys have summer classes going on right now. Has any of that been disrupted?
Most of our summer classes are online, so we don't have a lot of students on campus. We have some, but our student center has 3 gymnasiums, so we're still hosting a camp for local kids, and we have other programming going on. We're able to manage that, especially since it happened, in the summer when our campus is mostly depopulated.
So you do have a lot of room to put people on your campus. That's great.
We do. What we said is that, it in some ways it's fortunate that happened when our students weren't on campus. We would have found a way to make it work either way. But we have a lot of staff who are available to provide support that might not have been available if we were in full semester classes.
Well, Mike, I got to tell you, we all appreciate your help out there for sure. And thanks for coming on here and tell us a story, because it's stories like this that just remind us that everybody could see flooding like this at any time. It just happened to be right around Fairmont, West Virginia on Sunday.
Yeah, and we're a public university, so it's our responsibility to serve the public, and this is just a small part of that.
Yeah, great stuff out there. Thanks for joining us on Fox Weather. I appreciate it. University of Fairmont President Mike Davis, thanks for joining us, my man.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.